What's up, everybody? My name is Jenna. Welcome to my YouTube channel. You might know me as Face Candy Jenna if you came from TikTok. Today we're going to be doing a tutorial on how to do my watermelon butterfly. I did a 60-second version of it over on TikTok, and now I'm going to show you the full version and give you a tutorial on how you can recreate it. It was 95 degrees in Connecticut today, and it was hot and it was humid, and one of my favorite things to eat on a hot day is watermelon. So as I was driving home from the grocery store with some watermelon, I thought it would be really cool to turn it into a butterfly. So first we're gonna go over the products that I'm gonna use. So for the pink watermelon part, I actually made the color combination that I really wanted to use. They are all Silly Farm brand colors. I just cut them up and put them in a container, so it looks like this. So I have Silly Farm's Hot Pink, their Light Iridescent Pink, and their Iridescent White. So when I load all of those up on my sponge, they're gonna come out really, really nice and blend, and I'll show you that when we start the tutorial. So you can do any color combination that you want for a watermelon, but this is what I really liked. So if you already have face paint and they're freestanding colors and you wanna make a split cake because maybe you aren't ready to buy them or they're kind of expensive, you could definitely make it yourself. Just cut the colors into strips and stick them in a container. When you drag your sponge across, you're gonna get the exact same effect as the ones that I pre-bought. I make them all the time for my 60-second designs because I almost never have what I need. For the watermelon rind, or the outer part of my butterfly, I did have a one stroke that I used for this one. I will link where you can get it. This is basically True Leaf from Silly Farm's Arty Brush Cake collection, and I love it. You'll see when it blends out, it's gonna make a really cool outer watermelon rind. And then the last thing that I used is just regular Wolf Black so that I could do some seeds. For the extended one, which is what we're getting now instead of the 60-second, I will also be adding in some neon cream glitters, and I will link on where to get these as well. For my brushes, I'm using a 1-inch for my one stroke to do the outer part of the butterfly. I'm using a petal sponge for the butterfly wings. If you only have a round sponge that you cut in half, that's fine as well. I happen to have a ton of these petal sponges, and I really just love the shape that I can get with it around my eyes. I like how the point of it fits so nicely in the corner of my eye. So those are the supplies that I'm gonna be using. Let's get started. So we're gonna start with the inner part of the butterfly wings, which is gonna be the pink. You're gonna spray your sponge. If you want also, you could do a little spritz on your paint as well. Take your sponge. You want the lightest color to be at the outer edge. So our butterfly wings are gonna go dark pink, light pink, white, and that's gonna blend. So take your sponge and drag it across so that the white is on the outside of the sponge. Once you have your sponge nice and loaded up, you're just gonna start right around your eyes. Match it up and tap, tap, tap. You can already see we get this really, really pretty blend. Same thing on the bottom. Perfect. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And then one more. Great. I wanna get a little bit more white on these edges. Much better. There we go. So here is the base of our butterfly. The inner wing is basically done. Next, I'm gonna grab my one stroke right here and my 1-inch brush. I'm gonna wet my 1-inch brush, and I'm just gonna drag it across my one stroke. You wanna make the strokes when you drag it as nice and neat as possible so the colors don't mix and get muddy and all blended up. Just right across, up and down. And then when you look at your brush, you could see all your colors going right across. Okay, we're gonna start our butterfly. So this is how I do my line work on the outside of my butterflies. I change the colors all the time, but this is basically how I do them every time. I'm gonna start at the top right here. I want the dark color pointing up, and I'm just gonna bring it up and swoop it right down. There's my first line. From here, I'm gonna make the brush flat, and I'm kinda gonna do like a little shimmy and then bring it back down, just like that. And then I'm gonna do another one. That, shimmy, bring it down. There's my first two. I'm gonna reload my brush because I really wanna get that nice dark green at the edge, and that seems to be the one that's running out. So now I've got fresh paint, same thing. You can make these different lengths, different sizes, whatever you want, whatever is aesthetically pleasing. From here, for the bottom wing, this is how I do it. I make 3 little loops. I go swish. So now we have this really great watermelon look here, and it goes, you know, dark green into yellow, into light green, into white, right into the pink. This side looks fantastic. I'm super happy with it. We're gonna do the same thing on this side now. Reload your brush, get fresh paint, and same thing, start at this upper corner, bring it down, flatten out your brush a little bit, wiggle, 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 and then swoop it in. Same thing again, bring one down, wiggle, 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 and bring it in. See? I'm gonna reload my brush, get some more paint. Now this one I'm gonna make a little bit longer so they match on both sides. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And then I'm just gonna do 2 little swishes, and then we're gonna do our little loops. 1, 2, 3. And there's the basis for our butterfly. That other side is a little fuller, so I'm just gonna fill that in right there. And we've got this really great base of a butterfly, and I love it because it looks so watermelony. Now we're gonna start to add our details. Normally for designs like this, I do white detailing, but for a watermelon butterfly, we're gonna use black, and the first thing we're gonna add is some seeds. You could put these wherever you want, whatever you think is aesthetically pleasing. I'm gonna start with the bottom ones, and I'm gonna go with 3, because I think those will fit nicely. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. And all I did was just press my brush and lay it flat, so I get that watermelon pit shape. See? Perfect. We can add a couple up here. Go boop, go right in the eyebrow. So different painters have a million different ways of doing the body and the antenna of the butterfly. I'm keeping it very simple for this. This design is meant to be fast. It's meant to be one that you could bang out at a birthday party when you've got 15 kids waiting, and you know you can get it done nice and quickly, but it's still gonna look great. So for the body, I'm literally just gonna do 3 basically seeds, the same way I did them. So we're gonna do 1 for the head. We go 1, 2, 3. There's our body of our butterfly. And I'm just gonna do 2 long teardrops for the antenna. So I'm gonna do 1 up here, have it come down, and do another one right here. And have it come down. That's all I'm gonna do for the body of my butterfly. We're gonna add a few white details now and some glitter, but other than that, this one's done. So I loaded up my round number 4 brush with my Wolf White so I can do some little dots and accents just to make this pop a little bit more. I'm gonna put a few dots right up here in the rind. We'll just do boop, boop, boop. Nothing crazy. We just wanna give it a little bit of texture, some fun details that are gonna make it pop out. Love that. It's not too much, it's not taking it over, but just those little dots make it look much fancier. Super cute. I'm gonna add a couple of little starbursts up here. Now I'm just gonna add some fun neon glitter, and we're done. It's that quick and easy. So the glitter that I love, it's cream glitter from American Body Art. This glitter is set in like a light wax. So what's awesome about it is that you can go right over the paint and it doesn't smear the paint, but it holds on to the skin beautifully. So I open it up, I get a little bit right on my finger, and you just rub it wherever you want the glitter to be, and it's awesome. You can come right on these outer edges for some extra sparkle if you want. Bring some right over here. It's honestly whatever you want to do. Even if you just want to like brighten up the body a little bit, throw a little bit on there. The kid is never going to complain about too much glitter. I don't think that's ever been a thing. So this is pretty good. The last thing, if you really want to, if you want to go all out and really make sure that they're like shining in the sun, I have my Mama Clown glitter poof, and you can just do a quick little sprinkle of glitter, and there you go. A really quick, fast, easy, and fun watermelon butterfly. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Do the things you're supposed to do. Subscribe, turn on notifications, share it. I don't know if that's a thing on YouTube. I'm still learning. Check out my TikTok if you're new and you haven't been there. It's pretty fun. I had so much fun teaching this one to you guys. I love it. I hope you guys love it. Let me know what you think in the comments, or if you want to recreate it, do it on TikTok and tag me. I would love to see it. I'll talk to you guys soon.